Hey, Lakshmi. You're muted. How you doing?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ushaji did not send medication name for cough medication.
I didn't hear that. Can you repeat? Oh, cough medication. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'll send it to you. Yes, sorry.
No.
Right away. I'll just send it to you directly. I have a picture.
Her number?
Her number is there.
Bangalore getting cold, Mohan?
It is. It is
It is?
getting, yeah, nice, chill,
Okay.
Not very cold, but it is pleasant at around 20 and less, 17, 18. Yeah.
The rain has stopped.
Rain has stopped, yes.
Good.
Available on Amazon. I think I should send her the Amazon link.
That Amazon link is here. It is under Amazon.com.
No. That she will figure it out. But if I save her name. Three days ago. Messages on that group. Huh? Oh, I'm missing it. PYS. Okay.
I called Kumar. He should be here any minute.
Thank you, Tammy.
Did you wake him up?
I cannot confirm or deny, sir. Especially we're being recorded, and that's my teacher. So
Namaste, everybody. Good morning. Namaste.
morning.
Namaste, Suresh. So, Tammy, I just wanted to ask you, your writing is very good. So, how long have you been a writer? Quite long, or?
I'd say since 2021.
Mhm.
And that was one of those Dharma things. When I took my first sutra class with Kumar and Rajan, Dr. Rajanji, I asked, what is my Dharma? And that's what I got, was to be a writer. And I had all these visions of books, and I'm like, wait, what? Who are you talking to? I'm supposed to be a writer? And yeah, then I journal a lot. And in that, I started writing a lot of poetry, a lot of guidance for myself somehow. It was so beautiful and kind. And I didn't know how to be that kind to myself back then. So it was, yeah, if that's too much, let me know. But yeah, that's kind of how I began as creative self-help, they call it. Creative self-help. And
That's
So
very
you are
nice. Because, yeah.
you are dedicated, no? Because I mean, she is very keen in this yoga and everything. Mostly she attending
Yeah.
all. I've been attending since last 15 years because I used to go to Rajan's house in Maryland. It's close by me, and we do yoga every Tuesday, Thursday at house. People coming. And after COVID, this Zoom started, so we are on Zoom now.
Mohan, I was thinking last night of sending you guys a message like, come on now, about just like, isn't that bad?
I have to
We'll-
apologize because we have been busy with work.
Okay.
I will be closing, but I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying.
You
Let
are
me-
enjoying it?
Fine.
Okay. I didn't know if it was
And-
too much. I'm
and
going to fix it.
Yeah, it's
fix
not
it. Go
a,
ahead.
yeah,
There's
just
nothing much to fix actually.
there is not a just a reading. We sometimes go back and reread again,
Okay.
So that's why I felt, like as a writer, there is a flair of writing flair for writing, and that's one part of it, and also the clarity and, a lot of this analogy and all that coming quite well. So that is another part when you're writing anything, like when you read fiction or a essay, you can see how it's the smooth flow of things, and also the thought behind, right? I mean, both are needed. Otherwise, it'll be just a description of an event or
Mm-hmm.
just goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, it's a lot of my own experience, a lot of what it was like, my own kids, stuff like that. And I just met somebody named Ravi in a class of mine who we're now collaborating with to make an app, a phone app, Isn't that funny? Ravi. I'm like, I didn't tell him about it yet, but you guys were talking about it. I wrote a book called Cosmic Soup and Stirring Stars. Gosh, thanks. I haven't been in that book in a while either, by the way. But yeah, and Mohan and Usha are reviewing it. They're reading it like a read through first. Let me know if I even had a decent point or not, and I'm like, well, I could take out this, I could take out that. I was thinking all this stuff yesterday. That's like the self-doubt was coming in. And yeah, so thank you for saying something today.
You'll see my
I'll
observation too.
come back to you.
Yeah.
I have finished reading it. I'm just collecting my thoughts and I'll come back to
Oh, you finished it, Usha?
you. Yes.
I'll
I
fix
will.
the funeral scene now that you've told me a little bit more last week in class about how that they work out. But yeah, cool. Thank you.
Is this a book, Tammy?
Mhm.
What is this?
Yes.
Oh, is it a book?
Yes,
You're
yes.
publishing it?
Eventually.
Okay, yeah, let us know. I mean, I'm curious. I'm interested to read it.
Yeah, the intention is to start teaching younger adults about the Yoga Sutras, like that.
Okay.
And an adventure. It's a fun adventure, sci-fi.
Mm,
It's sci-fi. Yeah. He has some
okay,
dreams. There he is.
right, right. So when are you, like, will it be available soon for us, other people to read?
Probably not this year. I'm
Oh.
gonna need some 12-year-olds to read it, 10 and 12-year-olds to read it. Make sure I have my demographic. Namaste, Kumar.
Namaste.
Namaste, Kumar.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to log in from my laptop for whatever reason. I'm not able to open the email that had the link. I'm not able to open any link for that matter. I don't know why. So give me another 5 minutes. I'll try to see what I can do. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
Please bear with me.
No problem.
Sure.
Yeah.
No problems. Just quickly to Shashi. Shashi, I have sent you the message with the link.
You are on a mute. Yeah.
You're on mute, Shashi.
I saw it.
Okay. This link I given you is Amazon India, but you can search for it in Amazon US if it's may not be there. But yeah.
Everyone meditate on Kumar's computer working.
We are all depend on technology, you know.
Who are all the people in each symbol? You want to do?
How will I?
So yeah, is there no PYS?
Who is Hun Kakambiya?
No. Who is
I think they can't see it. Huh? Only I can see that.
Is this the one? Ushaji?
Pardon?
Is this the one?
I sent you the link. The name also I mentioned. I can't see it on the screen now.
Okay.
Mohan and Usha, will you let me know when you're complete? In the WhatsApp, like that we could have like a brief meeting on the book.
Okay.
Is that all right?
sorry, you have to repeat again. I'm sorry.
Yes, on Cosmic Soup.
Yeah.
Would you let me know when you're both complete with that?
Yes.
Mohan, you're done already?
Sorry, I'm still halfway through.
Oh, okay. That's what you said.
Okay, but I have what I do is for every chapter, every page, when I read, when I have a comment, I note down. So good to tell you that I have 20 points so far. So
Okay, yeah, I suppose you could just email me that. No, awesome. Okay, I'm good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. Okay.
No, we'll come back to you on the group. Yes.
Yes,
we'll do
yes,
that.
yes. Yeah, definitely. It's not being published soon. It's a project, you know.
I know.
no, but in general, when there is, as Usha was saying, there's nothing to fix there. Only in some places, I thought little more explanation, some more thing may help, which I see that as we go into chapter by chapter is improving. You know, you are able to give a lot of examples and make it very easy for. I mean, if the boy understands, then definitely I will also understand, right? So,
Yeah.
so yeah, so that's a thing. So in some places I thought you could just give a little more, one or two more lines of explanation.
Nice.
So I will give you. I will do is after we finish, maybe another 1, 2, 3 days I plan to finish. Then we will have a separate call with you, so that we talk to you and ask for your feedback, or about why you did or why you didn't do this, and because you may have certain specific reasons why you will you may be revealing it later, so that's why you didn't say. For example, I feel that in the beginning a page of glossary will be very helpful, so that then people can keep going up. Normally it's given in the end. Children book, it could be the beginning, so that when they read, they just very clarify that and see what actually you mean, right? Because we are using specific terminology, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah, very nice. And I did put in the WhatsApp, like I did write a lot of stuff in WhatsApp, but I kind of showed you how I was like how to do the glossary. And also, would it be before the story? I suppose I wouldn't want to give any of the story away, but yeah, I suppose you're right. In the beginning. So yeah, that's not in there yet. This is like literally the first draft that you have. And I know I got better as I went along. This is my second book, children's book. Well, young adult book, my second young adult book. And the first one is published. It's called The Forest of Illusions, Mist's Whispers. Although that is not sutra related, that is more being accepted, accepting our friends, accepting each other, and minding what our desires are. It's just funny, something funny. Yeah. Anyway, I liked it.
yeah. So we also had one dialogue in the group sometime back, I remember. What if we had learned PYS or any of these things when we were very young, So would that have changed our life? So it's very important part that at that age, the school age, they can only experience the school and classmates and how they relate to it, and then whereas now we will be relating to something else, right? So, but then certain habits and behavioral change will come through as you are understanding some of these concepts. So that way it's very important. I hope you'll make a big difference in people thinking.
Yes, I do. And I try to imagine what that would be like. And book 2 still doesn't get to, it's like finding out what does he end up being from this, what is the possibility in life. So I don't know, book 2, it's just moving more, it's not even there. He's still a young child. So I think it's going to be neat to watch him grow up. Like we're raising our own kid,
Yes, Tamaji, that would be the great book because I also feel like really young adults need more directions in their life. That's the time when people always have 2 routes to follow, and most of us take the wrong route. It's
Finally.
kind of good morning.
Good morning. Sorry for the hiccup.
The guidance.
No problem.
Thank you, Gayatri.
No problem.
Glad you sorted it out.
Huh?
Happy that it got sorted out.
Yes, finally the divine sorted it out.
So I was asking Tammy whether she woke you up. So, whether you overslept and, that was the question. So I'm just kidding.
Let me pull up the
Namaste, Kumar.
Namaste. Namaste. My tabs have been closed, so I'm just trying to get it back. Just bear with me.
Yeah.
Mohan sir, Usha. The class is over or it just started?
No.
I'm sorry.
Class
Yes,
just
sir.
class just is beginning
Okay.
because I was late.
Yeah, namaste.
Okay, here we go. We have
She's not here.
one is this. Okay, and then we have the other one. Okay. Now we go all the way down. I want to position myself with that sutra where we were last week. So just bear with me. I'm almost there.
Hey, Kumar, we didn't do ohms or anything while we were waiting.
Yeah. I'm almost there. Yeah, you can do the Om. Yes.
We can do Ujjayi Pranam while we are waiting.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Almost there. Okay. This is where we left last week. Okay. Okay. I'm going to share the screen. And should be all set. Okay, here we go. We started on Sutra 16 last week. And went right up to Sutra 21. So the earlier Sutra 215 was on Dukkham. How we get Dukkham based on all the various karma and things like that. So this sutra here says, Heyam Dukkham Anagatam. That is, all the miseries that are going to come in the future, right? The idea would be to oppose them. And how do we oppose them is the next sutra. The cause to be opposed is the association between the seer and what one sees. So that is what needs to be opposed. Not the dukkham directly, but the in-between layer between what we see and the seer. I am the seer and what I see. This is where we always say, we open the door, we see somebody there, and then we get, and based on what we see in front of us, we make so many judgments. This person is short, black, dark, fair, has long hair, thick hair, has a beard, all those things. So all that is coming from that in-between layer between what we see and the seer. So this is what needs to be opposed. That's what this sutra is saying. And then Sutra 18. So then we saw the what is seen as luminous, energetic, and inert. That is the three gunas, right? Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. The inner nature within the innermost of matter inside of us, and the sense faculties to be experienced for the purpose of liberation. So this really says how all these various energies work inside us. We saw this in great detail. So as long as we are, all these things are telling us how we should be as a pure observer. And then the following sutra, 219, this is a difficult sutra that we saw, Vishesha, Vishesha, Linga Matra Lingani, Guna Parvana. So here he describes the gunas as four types. The three gunas are split into four types. The gunas could be specific, non-specific, nominal, or one without characteristics. So the specific ones where we saw are the 21 elements that we saw, the 5 elements of nature, space, air, water, fire, and earth, and the 5 attributes, the sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. and the 11 sensory organs that we have, the 5 jnanendriyas and the 5 karmendriyas, and then finally the mind or the chitta. So these are the 21 things. And as long as we identify ourselves with these 21 things, that is the lowest level where we will be, the Vishesha. So we are going to be troubled by everything. What we see, because all these are going to work in as that in-between layer, it's going to work on us. And this is the one that will cause all kinds of problems to us. The second one, avishesha, non-specific, is the self-sense or asmita in us. So this asmita is referred to as non-specific, which enables us which only with the asmita we can sense the entire world. Only with that we can sense the specific. Without that we cannot. And in addition, with sufficient purity, asmita also enables us to connect with the divine in the samadhi state, or even before that some connections can happen. So we need asmita for that too. The nominal aspect of the gunas is the understanding that ultimately what they indicate is what matters. So as the gunas are flowing, it is the gunas. I mean, it is flowing through us, becoming aware of that. And finally understanding that there is no characteristic at all. This is the fourth level where we just see whatever we see is what we get. The four levels. So that's what we saw. And then we said in the next sutra, he says the person who sees indeed with pure conviction is only an instrument of seeing, is only an instrument of seeing, nothing more, nothing less. So in Sutra 21, we saw that the artha eva drishyasya atma. So this is really the core of purpose of the sight or the experience. This is why we are here. Without any filters, anything like that, that's what happens. So that's what we saw. So this is where we ended last week. So we'll move on to Sutra 22. So when we don't have this kind of seeing, where we are just seeing without the filters, these are all, so we saw that. We were saying that vivekinaha, that's what we saw. Vivekinaha in earlier sutra, I think 16 or 17 somewhere there, we say vivekinaha, the person with discernment, he sees everything as they are. There are no filters in him. And that's what the later sutras define to us how he got that. So for people who don't have that, who are not very discriminating, who are not discerning, who are they? Those are us. We are that discriminating people, right? I mean, non-discriminating. We are the people who are don't have that vivekina. We are not able to discern things. We see everything with the filter. So let's see, look at this sutra, beautiful sutra. Kritartham parinashtam pratinashtam anashtam tad anya sadharanatvat. Kritartham pratinashtam api anashtam tad anya sadharanatvat. So let's look at the last word, sadharanatvat. Sadharana means ordinary, normal, common. That's what sadharana means. Asadharana means extraordinary. So here sadharanatvat means normal people. So we are all that. We are the sadharana people. So what do? Krithartham. Krita means action. Krithartha means motivation or purpose for action. Prati, towards that, towards our any action that we do. Nashtam. Nashtam means loss. Anashtam means profit. Api is also. Tad means that. Anya means different, other, etc. So, what is he saying in summary? Let us see. So, he says, because of the normally different perception, one attributes the purpose of action to be profitable or non-profitable. That is, sadharana people, normal people, tad anya. So, they have a different view. We all have a different perception. When I say different perception, we all have the incorrect perception of life. That is, what is that avidya we spoke about in the first few sutras, 3, 4, and 5. We said in avidya, we said that, right? Where we see impermanent as permanent, anitya as nitya. That's what we said. And then we said ashuchi, things that are unclean. We see them as clean, shuchi. Then we said dukkha, sukha, that is pleasure. We are seeing dukkha as pleasure. Dukkha, and then anatmasu, which is not core of value to us. We see that as the core value. This is what normal people are. I mean, may not be all the 4 qualities, but at least some of it or all of it. So these are the normal people. And so we have a different perception of life. So many of the things are like what we do, our attachments. We are attached. We are not let go. If my grandchild has fever, 10,000 miles from away, I get fever. Because of our attachment, because of our avidya. So these are normal. We are the normal. So we have a different perception of life. So that's what it says. The first, it starts with that. Because of the normally different perception, that is sadharanatvat, one attributes the purpose of action. Whatever we do in life, we attribute it to whether it is profitable or non-profitable. In every relationship, we make this calculation. In every interaction we do, in every transaction we do, we have this, whether it will be for more profit or not profit. If it is going to be anashtam, if it is going to be loss, I won't go near it. If by speaking to Tammy, I can get something out of that, I'll speak to Tammy. Otherwise, when she calls, I won't pick up the phone. This is how we are. Any questions here? So he also says that action is normally motivated. Whatever we do is normally motivated. Even when we cook and we serve, it is motivated in the sense that we want people who are eating to appreciate us. Hence, action is normally motivated, hence not undertaken with the attitude of an observer. Observer, or not thinking of us as just an instrument. We saw a sutra, right? It said, we are just an instrument.
So basically, the sutra says the normal people will do all these kind of activities, whether profit, loss, being with attachment, all these things the people will do. The core of this one is how to be an observer. The core of the sutra is be an observer, don't involve in all these calculations, don't think any of this one, and is it being an observant? That's the core of the sutra.
Yes.
Okay.
What is being an observer? Being an observer means not doing all this calculation
Hmm.
in all these personal relationships, not doing this calculation.
Hmm. Okay.
If I present a sari to my wife, only then she will be kind to me.
Okay. Hmm.
Yes. Only then she will smile at me. Only then
Yeah.
tomorrow when I ask her to go with me to my parents' place, will she come along with me? Or when my relatives come here, she will be kind to them. These kinds of calculation, everything. Although it will say, oh, out of love I gave her the sari, but it's not. If you look deeply, only then you will see. Good question.
So
Yes.
what are the what could you explain what the core attributes, different attributes it was told, right? Nashtam, anashtam.
So nashtam anashtam is the calculation of profit and loss. The core values we saw avidya. Avidya means where you see impermanent things as permanent. We know life is impermanent, but when death is going to come to a loved one, you get very worried. You cannot sleep. But that is the truth. Impermanence is this life. What is permanent? Only the chitta is permanent, correct?
Yeah.
Only the software is permanent. The hardware is not permanent. The hardware will die. It is known. But still we want to refuse. Correct?
Okay.
Those,
Okay.
yeah. Treating impermanent as permanent, treating unclean things. Unclean means inside, not just outside. Inside as well. Ashuchi, unclean, unhygienic things as clean. Treating dukkha, suffering, as pleasure. Treating not which is of core value to us, which it disturbs us, but we'll still do that. When we drive, the board says 45 miles per hour, but we'll still drive at 60 and say, oh, nobody will look at me. Nobody will know. There are no cop on the street.
Okay.
Those kinds of things. Okay.
Okay.
So let's move on to the next one. Let us see what he says here. So, Swaswami Shaktiyoho Swarupa Upalabdhi Hetuhu Sanyogah. Swaswami Shaktiyoho Swarupa Upalabdhi Hetuhu Sanyogah. So this Hetu thing is going to come frequently. We have seen quite a bit. So Hetu means cause. And Sanyoga, also we have seen a few times. Sanyoga means association. Just remember these two words. It's important because I'm going to see it again and again. So let's look at the sutra again. Swaswami Shaktiyoho Swarupa Upalabdhi Hetuhu Sanyogah. Swa means we know it is self. That's why we say Swadharma, right? Self. Swami is the controller of the self. Shaktiyoho means energies or power. Swarupa is from as intended by the individual. It can also mean form. Here, in this context, it means from form. It is wrongly given as from. It is actually form as intended by the individual. Upalabdhi, what is obtained. Hetuhu is the cause. Sanyoga is the association. So let us see what it says. There is the association of the individual's controlled energies that causes what one begets. Meaning, whatever I get in life, whatever I'm undergoing, whatever I get in life in terms of financial or whatever, my thinking is that it has come to me only because of me, because I am the doer. I am the doer because that's what it says. There is the association of the individual's controlled energy that causes, that's what we are thinking. That only because I put this energy, this has happened. We don't ever think that there is a grace of the divine that is coming. And there is also samskaras, right? The good samskara. If I'm making tons of money, it is because of good samskaras. Not that I am idle. Not that I have not put effort. Yes, I did. But that's not the only thing. That's a small part. The bigger part is my karma and whatever is being bestowed on me from above. So what basically this sutra is saying is motivated action is the cause of karma. Right? So because we think that I am doing this, I am doing this, I am doing this, I am doing this class, and everybody says it's very nice. So I pat myself on that. That is the motivated energy. With me? Did you understand the sutra? Any questions? Okay, let's move on. Tasya hetuhu avidya. So now, why are we doing this? Right? Why are we calculating? Why are we doing the calculation? And why are we thinking that only because of my effort, all these things are happening? Why? Like, why me? Why? Tasya hetuhu avidya. Hetuhu means cause, right? Tasya means the cause, the answer to the earlier question from the earlier sutra, the reason for such a thing, the cause for such a thing is avidya. Avidya is the reason for this kind of incorrect lack of correct perceptions or incorrect perception. Tasya means it's of that. Hetuhu is cause. Avidya is lack of correct perception. So the cause of what we are seeing in the two sutras, the cause of that calculation and thinking that only I am the doer, both of them come from avidya. It causes avidya or lack of correct perception. Any questions here? Yeah. Okay, I have this avidya. So what do I do now? So the next sutra is answering that question. Let's look at that. Tad abhavat sanyoga abhavo hanam tad drishehe kaivalyam. For the first time, we are seeing this word kaivalyam. I've been threatening for months on this word kaivalyam. Now we have seen it. I mean, you have to enjoy this sutra. It is so beautiful, the flow. You have to really enjoy it. Tad abhavat sanyoga abhavo hanam tad drishehe kaivalyam. So let us see what he says here. Kaivalyam. Let's take the last word, kaivalyam, means freedom in isolation, implying liberation, or is freedom in isolation implying liberation, or complete liberation. That's what it means. Full liberation, where we are at peace all the time. Nothing disturbs us. Even if not normally in Tamil we say, idi vizhundhalum, that is, even if lightning strikes us, we are calm. That kind of shanti, that kind of peace, that kind of liberation, freedom is Kaivalya. Let's go back to the first word, tad abhavat. Abhava, we have seen this, abhava. Abhava means not there, closed, over, finished, done, end, all those things. So tad abhavat means that without or because of its absence. Sanyoga abhavo. Sanyoga we know, right? Sanyoga means association. Abhavo means not there. So without the association. Hana. Hana means severing it off. Oh, there is one meaning to that is killing. So here it is not killing, it is cutting it out. Cessation, removal. Hatam, we say, right? Hatam. That's what it is. The root word, it's the same, it all comes from the same root, Hatam. In some of the Brahmin families, they would say Brahmahati. You know what that means? Brahmahati.
The sinner or something.
Huh?
Sinner.
Sinner?
Oh.
Actually, Brahma Hatti. Hatti means?
Brahmahatya.
Yeah, two words, Brahma Hatti. So Hatti means kill.
Kill.
Kill, remove, take it out, whatever. Brahma Hatti means, Brahma here means Brahmana. Brahmana. Not by birth. I always say this, by Varana, by thought. Tammy here is a Brahmana. Tatiana is a Brahmana. Priya is a Brahmana. Gayatri is a Brahmana. Everybody here is a Brahmana. Irrespective of race, color, religion, everyone here is a Brahmana because you are all seeking the ultimate truth. The seekers. So, Brahmana, Brahmahati means one who has killed a Brahmana. So if I scold somebody, if I call somebody as Brahmahati, that means I'm saying, hey, you are a killer of Brahmanas. Terrible. Terrible word. So let us see. So because of its absence, without the association, cessation of that view is Kaivalyam. So what happens? So from Hanam, I jumped off to the summary. Sorry. Hanam we saw. This is cessation of cutting it out. Tad drishehe. Drishe means we know this. Whenever this word drish comes, it means something connected with seeing, seer, and all that. Tad drishehe. Here it is of that view, because again, view is seeing, correct? So of that view, Kaivalyam is freedom, complete freedom. So what we are saying, because of its absence of what? Absence of all these filters, absence of all these calculations, without that association, without this associating all these things, that cessation of that view is Kaivalya. When those views go away from us, seeing the world like a sadharana, we have to become asadharana. We have to become asadharana. So when the sadharana view goes away from us, then kaivalyam happens. Rajashri, are you understanding? So this is the essence of the sutra. Any questions here?
No, I'm not sure that I understood it, Kumarji.
Okay.
Without
on that-
that, without means without what? The thinking of sadharana to
without the earlier,
asadharana.
without that avidya,
Oh, that's from the previous sutra. Okay.
previous sutra, without that avidya, and what did the avidya do? It gave us all those associations, right? Nashtam, anashtam, and all that stuff.
I'm the doer, like that kind of
Yes.
things.
Yeah, treating impermanent as permanent, all that. So when we dissociate ourselves from all that,
Okay.
that's what it's saying. When all those associations of imperfect, incorrect perceptions of life go away from us,
Mm.
then we see kaivalyam.
Okay. Mm.
It's a simple sutra, but
Yeah,
very
okay.
beautifully constructed sutra. Any questions? Okay, everybody is understanding. Good. विवेक ख्याति अविप्लवा हान उपायः विवेक ख्याति अविप्लवा हान उपायः. Let's see what this says. Vivek, power of discrimination or reasoning, or a person with discernment. That's what we know. Vivekinaha. We have seen, right? Vivekinaha. Same thing. Viveka means power of discrimination. All that. Kyatihi. Understanding and knowing. We have seen this kyatihi also earlier. Understanding and or knowing. So Viveka kyatihi means that the discrimination which comes to us from understanding. That is why jnana yoga is very important, because discrimination comes to us from this understanding. Aviplava, not getting scattered, but getting integrated, like a laser beam. How coherent it is without diverging. If you take a torch and you put on the light and you go outside, you can only see about 10 feet or 15 feet. Beyond that, you cannot see because the light diverges. Whereas if you take a laser beam, it is like a point going all the way, right? So aviplava means not getting scattered, fully integrated, focused, undivided. Hana means cessation. We know hana means removal, taking away all that. Upaya, the solution or the way out, the way out of. So hana upaya means solution for its cessation or removal. This its is the big thing. Its is that avidya, right? The solution for its cessation, is discrimination from understanding and integration. So when the understanding and integration comes, so slowly all these things will cease. What will cease? The avidya will cease. The raga will cease. The dvesha will cease. the abhiniveshaha will cease. That's what it means. Any question here? Okay. All right. Yes. So, tasya saptada pranta bhumihi prajna. Tasya saptada pranta bhumihi prajna. So let us see what it means. So now he is saying, okay, I have told you enough about how all these things should go away, how we have to let go, blah blah blah. Now, how to really do it? He is coming to that. Tasya means it's is from this, whatever, of that, whatever. Saptada means sevenfold. Sapta means seven. Saptada means seven folds or seven cuts, whatever. Pranta bhumihi. Pranta means we know it is a province, etc. Pranta bhumihi. Bhumihi is, basic meaning is earth. So pranta bhumihi is boundary or land or subject matter or field of knowledge. Pranta means one demarcated area. Pranta bhumihi means demarcated. Oh, you've given the demarcated zones, connoting ending in an essential sense for subject matter, etc. Prajna, intuitive knowledge. We know what prajna is. So he says, of this are sevenfold demarcated zones that need to be crossed for intuitive knowledge. So for us to get to intuitive knowledge, he says there are 7 clear zones we have to clear. We have to go past that to get to the point where we can remain connected whenever we want or remain always connected to that part, that nirbija samadhi state. Up to the nirbija samadhi state we can go. So he says to get to that intuitive knowledge, even to get to the lower part of, even to get to that connectivity, any samadhi states, sabija samadhi, even lower, etc. We have to cross 7 before we can get there. That's what he says. Of these are 7-fold demarcated zones that need to be crossed for intuitive knowledge. Samadhi is the source of prajna, as is clear from, we have seen that. Since samadhi is a natural occurrence coming from the previous 7 aspects of the 8-fold yoga, one can reasonably assume this refers to the first 7 aspects of the Ashtanga yoga that unfolds in the next 2 sutras. So, so the 7 out of the 8, so there are 7 pieces that we have already we have spoken about in very, very briefly. In the passing, we have spoken about yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Out of the 8 pieces, the 8th piece is a samadhi state, the connectivity. So here, the 7th, we have to cross through 7 to get there.
This Kaivalyam and Samadhi the same?
Kaivalya and what?
Samadhi state.
You attain Kaivalyam through samadhi state.
Okay.
Do you mind tell what is the exact Tamil word for demarcated zone? What does that mean? Marketed, that's a new word.
Demarcation. Demarcation means you put a line around it and say, like, you put a circle around and put a person inside and say, you should not cross this circle.
Okay.
Or you have a boundary.
Yes.
You tell your children, you cannot go outside the compound of this house.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of a bound.
Fence or invisible boundary.
Yeah, demarcated zone. That's what it
So
is.
we have to be in that zone in order to achieve the kaivalya. The demarcated zone means the seven, the one that you told.
Yeah, there are 7 demarcated zones. You have to cross all of them one by one.
So what are these? So what are these 7 zones?
Coming up.
Okay.
It's coming up.
Okay.
So, next sutra. Yoga anga anushtanat ashuddhishaye jnana diptihi avivekah aviveka kyatehe. Yoga anga anushtanat ashuddhishaye jnana diptihi aviveka kyatehe. So let us see. Yoga anga. Anga means part. Yoga anga means parts of yoga. So aspects or parts or limbs of yoga. Anushtana means yoga anushtana. Anushtana means program or process. Yoga anga anushtana. Anushtana means because of the program of aspects of yoga. Yoga has different aspects. He's going to explain what are those aspects later on. So because of the program of aspects of yoga, because of the process of aspects of yoga, that's what the meaning is. Ashuddhi kshaye, after the waning or elimination of kshaye means waning, elimination, cleaning out. Ashuddhi kshaye, taking it out. After the waning or elimination of impurities, elimination, ashuddhi means, ashuddhi kshaye is elimination of the impurities. Jnana diptihi, the light of knowledge. Jnana dipti is the light of knowledge. Aviveka kyatehe, comes with discriminative understanding. Aviveka means discriminative understanding. Kyatehe, so comes with discriminative understanding. So in essence, in summary, so we'll see that because of the program aspects of yoga, because of the angas of yoga, because of the parts of yoga that he is going to recommend, after the waning of impurities, as we do this yoga practice, as we do the yoga parts that he is going to tell us, and after the waning of the impurities, ashuddhi kshaye, waning of the impurities, the light of knowledge, jnana diptihi, is going to come. The light of knowledge comes with discriminative understanding. That prajna, the discriminative understanding is going to come. Aviveka kyatehe, discriminative understanding is going to come. So now, let us see what he says in the next sutra. So now everybody wants to know, what is this? What are the angas? He has said angas, and he has been saying, oh, you have to cross 7 boundaries, blah, 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 blah. So now he says, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhayaha, Ashtau, Angani. Yama, Niyama, Asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhayaha, ashtau, angani. So this samadhayaha, actually the samadhayaha is the plural form, and it is a plural for all of them, all the previous ones also put together. So this is, Sanskritam grammar, we don't have to go deep into that. Ashtau means 8, angani means parts. So we'll see the meaning of each and every word. Ashtau angani are the 8 parts or aspects. So let's see. So yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi are the 8 parts. That's all is the meaning of this. There is nothing else. Yama is one part. Niyama is the second one. Asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. 8 parts. So he says these 8 parts, once you are once you cross these 7 boundaries, you can see there are 7 boundaries. 7 boundaries, when you make 7 cuts, there are 8 parts. You can see 7 hyphens in this, right? Up to samadhi, there are 7 hyphens. So 7 cuts, 7, you have to cross to 7 boundaries to get to the state of samadhi. It need not necessarily be only in that sequence. Please understand. Sometimes, we will be doing all these things, all the 6 or 7 parts, and so that we can get to the state of samadhi. So with that, I want to end today's session so that we are ready to start with yama next week. Any questions?
Just one line of what is yama will you able to tell Kumarji today?
Yeah, yama is the core values. Each one has a core value. Yama is the core value. Niyama is our day-to-day schedule. Yeah, schedule of things that we do every day. Yeah, I'm doing very rough things. Asana, we know. The postures. Pranayama, the breathing control, breath control exercises that we do. Pratyahara is withdrawal of the senses. Not being controlled by the senses, we control it. Basically, it means becoming aware of vibrations and coming in control of the vibrations. Dharana, we have seen this many times. Dharana is the focusing part. Getting focused. Dhyana is from dharana, you graduate to dhyana, where dhyana, you let go of all this focusing mantra, everything. You are in that state. You are connected. You get connected from dhyana to get into state of samadhi. Dhyana is the state where you place the question and receive those kinds of things. Make sense?
Yeah.
So if you look at your yoga class, it probably has the 7 parts. Excepting for the samadhi part, probably you have 6 or 7 of them will be there.
Schedule means
Maybe 5. Pratyahara probably may not be there because that is something that has to occur. Even that would be there because as part of the chakra dhyana, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to understand how the vibrations are moving, right? So that's also there. Not the control, at least sensing the vibrations.
so mandatorily I won't have to sense the vibration.
No, it doesn't say that. Yes.
No, okay. No, but it doesn't say that, but the goal is to understand, sense the vibration.
Yeah, see how one senses the vibration. There could be million ways in which one will sense the vibration. Each one, it will be unique for each one of them. But when you sense it, you will know. Because it is internal, right? When you are thirsty, I ask you to drink water and you then feel thirst is quenched. Can we explain how this thirst is quenched? One has to experience it, right? It is something like that. So this pratyahara is actually another internal boundary, because it is both internal and external kind of thing. It is the end of the external thing and the beginning of the internal stuff. So whereas dharana, dhyana, samadhi are all completely internal. Any questions? Everyone is quiet.
Kumar, I just wanted to share my personal experience.
Yes.
My introduction to get into this class, somewhere I had read a very simple, these Ashtanga Yoga, these 8 sutras, and I thought, my God, what a jewel of knowledge. That's how I started. So I just wanted to share that.
Oh, thank you. Very nice. So, before we start our discussion, I want to welcome my other sister, Meena, who is here today. So she has been earlier. So she has been in earlier classes, but this class she could not join upfront because of other commitments. So I'm happy that she has come at the right time to start the Ashtanga Yoga class.
You're welcome.
Very welcome.
Thank you.
And DNA shows up. You all look the same.
Yes. Smile looks the same.
The noses.
So I have two of my sisters here, excepting my elder brother. All of us are here, pretty much. He's the only one. Incidentally, he is the one who put me into the spiritual path. Right?
Yeah. Everyone was the one.
Yes. So he has found his own path, so he doesn't have to come to this class. Though I think he should, but
So your brother brought you in the class, so he has more spiritual knowledge than you, or what?
he didn't bring me to the Patanjali Yoga Sutra class. He put me into the spiritual path.
Spiritual path, okay.
Yeah. He certainly has more knowledge than me, absolutely. No doubt about that.
Okay.
So on that note, couple of people are missing today. They did tell me they won't be here. I'm sorry, Sri Lakshmi, because of lack of time, because of my issues at my end. I was not able to let you chant. Next week, definitely for sure. Any questions before we go into some deep discussion?
Kishan or Kishani?
So next week, I have an appointment. So I would close the class somewhere around 8. Probably at the stroke of 8, I will close the class. And if you all want to continue some discussions, I will probably request Mohan to do this moderation if he is willing.
Sure, Kumar.
So thank you. So that you can all be together. It's a satsang, right? I mean, generally we do 45 minutes to 1 hour satsang. So Mohan is the moderator in the midweek satsang, so he knows how to handle it, and he will lead you to light.
Kumarji, I think I know Meena ma'am. Meena ma'am, are you Shree's mom?
Yeah.
You know Gayatri.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you here.
Yeah.
Kumarji, she's my best friend's mom.
Oh,
Priya's
She makes
friend.
one of the best coffee in Chennai.
Priya. What Priya?
Priya. Srividya.
Priya what?
Friend.
Mother is Gayatri.
Priya's mother. I am Priya's mother.
Oh, no.
And Priya is my friend, close friend from college.
Oh, Priya is your close friend. Okay.
Okay.
Very
How are
good.
you, auntie?
Plus, yeah, doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Thank you.
We will talk later.
I'll call.
Very
Nice
good.
to see you.
Yeah,
So,
it's been a long gap between us. She was busy with kids and I was busy with kids. We didn't get chance to talk with each other so much. But we were roommates in college.
oh,
Nice. They were so close there.
Yeah, I enjoyed the auntie's food so much. Every time we go to Chennai, we go to auntie's home.
wow.
So nice to see them.
Same here, auntie. Same here.
Your son, is it? Sitting with you?
Daughter. You didn't know the second one. Daughter, yeah. Namaste.
So now I'm even more closer to you, Gayatri. Huh?
Oh, yeah, Kumarji. Yeah, really. I know uncle and auntie so much, and they are my good guide for so many stuffs.
Yeah, they are very sweet people.
Very, very.
I am a different fellow.
No. You have your sweetness in you, but sometimes you have to be hard to make us learn. But you have your sweetness.
Okay, let's go and discuss our poll.
Okay.
Poll 17.
So this is that poll 17. Yeah. Is there any difference between pariharas and gambling? That was the question. And I also put a comment there saying, aren't both self-serving when done at an individual level? So that's the question. The question was, is there any difference between pariharas that people do for various things? It could be for getting rid of some illness. It could be for getting rid of some financial difficulties or relationship difficulties, for various things. So is there any difference between that and regular gambling? So I am delighted to see that no, 11 saying no. I am delighted with that. I'm kind of disappointed with that. I don't know. There are 4 of them. They have taken the easy way out.
No, sir, how come both are same? Like, gambling is completely different beast. That is done for a different level, right? Gambling, I'm thinking gambling means Las Vegas kind of gambling. Are you talking about that gambling?
Yeah, it could be Las Vegas gambling. It could be, betting in the.
So, correct. So,
Yeah.
pariharas are completely different from betting, or this is kind of a different attitude. This is being done for fun. You have a lot of money, you don't have anything else to do, you are losing the money in the gambling, right? Or laziness. There are
No, no, no.
different
People
reasons for
who,
that.
People who has less money also do the gambling.
Correct.
Because
For
of that
money
only
purpose.
people will end up in the loans.
Correct. Okay, that is another story. Yes.
see, there is a in Chennai, there is a racetrack. People bet on horses.
Yeah.
Horse
Yeah.
betting, right?
Mhm.
What is it called? There is a particular term for that. I forget. Derby, correct? Derby.
Yes.
So it's not very far off from my home and not far off from Mohan's home also, his old home. Maybe within 10 kilometers of where we were, 10, 15 kilometers of where we were. Every Saturday or Sunday used to be that event in Gindi. The place is called Gindi Race Course. That's where it used to be held. Once I was traveling with my father, and then he was, talking about, and that day was a racing race day. So there are a lot of people up to Gindi, and then they all got off. So then there was a lot of room in the train, and I could get a window seat, which is what a child wants, right? So I was talking, and then my father said, "Kumar, do you know this? On Sundays, on this any race day, even sometimes they even have it on New Year's Day and special days they also have." He said on these days when they have this race event, the railway at the railway station, if you ask for a ticket to Gindi station, they will give only a return ticket, both to and fro. They will never give a one-way ticket. For all other stations, they would give one-way ticket. I said, why? He said, think. Obviously, I didn't know the answer. So then he said, people bet every single penny on them. So if you give them a one-way ticket, on the way back, most of them will be traveling without ticket. So I don't know whether the practice is still now. I think the
It's
races have
closed.
stopped and they're trying to do something else. I don't know for how. The interesting thing is, people go there not to lose money. People go there to make money, Lavanya. People who have more money may throw it away. For fun is a different thing. I'm not talking about the fun part. I'm talking about pariharas. You don't talk about fun part. Fun pariharas are serious people who are doing it seriously.
Isn't it that the intention and purpose is different? Then the intention and purpose of both are different.
With faith, they
Wait,
do.
let me come to that. So I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get at is both have no guarantees.
Yes.
Both have no guarantees. Parihara, when you do it thinking that it will help. Why do we do parihara? Because we don't want to go through that difficult part of karma. That is why we run to parihara.
Yes.
Because the difficult part of karma is there. To go through that difficult part is part of this prarabdha karma. That is why we are here, to go through that. Wanting not to go through that means going against the flow of karma, number one. Number two, that way you're not cleaning out that karma part. So you have to face it again in some way or the other in your next birth.
Sir.
Right?
Yes.
So, so there is a gamble which people take. People are taking that gamble.
Sir, I have a question.
See, hold on, wait. People take a gamble, spend money. Let us say I have to spend $5,000 as a parihara, on parihara. At the end of it, it does not work. The money is gone. Is there any difference between that and I go and I have tremendous poverty? I have a choice. I can do parihara or I can do betting. Because my poverty, I have a big loan of $25,000 and I don't have money to repay it. I can put this $5,000 on bet and make $25,000 or $50,000. Or I can go to a religious parihara and see, do all those pariharas and see somehow money will come. I have two choices. Basically, I have two choices. I'm not saying which is good, which is bad. I'm not saying that. The idea of Patanjali Yoga Sutra is never to discriminate between good and bad. Raga, Dvesha is something which we want to get rid of. The purpose, I'm saying, underlying purpose seems to be both are a gamble. That's what I said. I had two very interesting replies, and I'll come to that after hearing from Rajashri.
I just wanted to know, sir.
Yes.
You said you are taking a chance. You are spending some money and you are taking a chance whether it will fruit. It will give good results or no results. What you intend to. What I thought was parihara is doing some rituals to evade the hurdles or the dukkhas or whatever is to come. When you know that it's going to come, you do pariharas to stop it. That's what I thought. Like Markandeya. I mean, he was like, his life was only for 14 or some years, but he did Shiva Upasana and he's like immortal. So that is also a parihara, right? That is what I thought. Sometimes it doesn't work. It is like a gamble.
What I'm saying is, even with
an old person,
even with Markandeya, even with Markandeya, first of all, I don't want to go into mythology, but even with Markandeya, if my karma is, my longevity is only 16 years, that is all I'm going to get.
Yes. But Markandeya also had 16 or 14 years, but he extended
That is what I'm
it.
saying. That is why it is mythology. Right? That is why it is mythology.
Okay. Now, live examples. For example,
yes.
In a house, in a family, say there's a very old person like my father. He passed away. But then we knew that he was going to, his condition was very bad. Still, my mom had hope and she did pariharas. But, he passed away. So it's like giving him more pain going through that health condition. It's like you do pariharas, okay, longevity is there, but then it's like a pain, going through that life extension. You understand what I mean? Sometimes
it is because we do this parihara because we are unable to handle that pain. If we are detached, then we can handle the pain.
No, that won't come for everyone like that, right, Kumarji?
No, yeah, I'm saying why we are doing the parihara.
In order to make ourselves feel better, or to come out of
to make ourselves feel better. Number one, many of these things.
So what's wrong with that?
Hold on.
That is not gambling. Gambling is a greedy thought. This is different.
Hold on. Hold on. So,
okay.
It is
Both are greedy. I think both are greedy, right?
Just one more doubt. Kumarji, listen to me.
No, Kumarji, I have one point to say.
Gayatri, I am going to leave. I mean, I have to, sorry.
Yes,
Just
okay,
one
go
question
ahead.
because I have to ask sir. Now, suppose of example, I want a very good job. Think that I'm an employee and I really want to have. I'm doing pariharas to get a very good job. It's not the case. I'm just giving an example. I'm not working. I'm a housewife now, but you pray that you get a very good job, and you do get the job, but there something doesn't work out for you. You after going there you feel like oh, the previous one was better.
Please,
You understand
Rajeshri,
what I mean?
Rajeshri,
I want this to be cleared, sir, because
if you, after
can't
getting the
write
job,
messages.
no, after getting the job, what happened? I didn't get that.
Previous one is better.
Yeah, the previous one was better. I feel after going there, I may feel like okay, the previous one would have been better for me.
Yes, because this is not Swadharma.
So that parihara is like a gamble.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
you
what
do
I'm saying.
parihara, but you don't know. It's like a gamble.
Exactly. Now you have changed the sides.
Yeah, now you changed to Kumar, what Kumarji is
No,
telling. That's what he is
I
telling.
said
Thank you
gambling
for
and
coming over.
pariharas.
So parihara, that's what we are saying. Parihara is also like gambling. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That is the question.
But not out of not out of like gambling, like for fun. It's a serious thing.
See,
So
how
I
many
want
people
to
do it?
ask you now. I want to ask you whether doing parihara is good or not, because we don't know the other sutras. You
But
know all the
everything,
sutras.
I am
everything
not.
depends on
See,
your karma.
like I said, I will never talk. Patanjali Yoga Sutra never talks about good and bad. Because the idea is to get out of that mindset. What says good and bad? What does good and bad? The manas.
Mind.
The manas.
That is
The
different.
mind is the one
The
which
conscious is
clicks.
okay. I understand. If I do something wrong, like my conscience should be clear. If I feel guilty, then
Don't
it's a
do it.
bad thing.
Don't do it.
No. In others, कोई किसी को लगता होगा कि गलत है, but my conscience says it's correct. And sometimes किसको लगता है कि सही किया है, but my conscience says it's wrong. So it's all about me and my conscience.
Correct.
If it is guilty, then it is bad. I'm doing something bad. If I'm not guilty, then okay, I'm doing good, because I know I have more knowledge. I know overall, what is good or bad for, say, for example, kids. So I want you to tell me, forget the sutras, Kumarji. You tell me whether pariharas are good or bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Kumarji.
There is no good or bad. That's what I'm saying again and again. In the entire, if you read Vedanta, at no place they will say whether this is good or bad, because this parihara itself is in the Shastra part, not in the regular spiritual. If you take Yoga Sutra, there's nothing about pariharas.
Okay, the person who has full knowledge, who has reached that level,
Yes.
will not do pariharas at all, because
Because for him everything is an
He has
experience.
accepted everything and
Exactly.
going with the
So what
nature.
about us?
For everything is an experience for him. Everything is an experience for him. Everything.
So it
Doing
is all
pariharas will really work, Kumarji. Will that any concept that doing pariharas do something?
That's what I'm saying. It is a gamble.
No,
What I'm saying is, pariharas, some people say it works. Some people say it doesn't work. Some people
Okay,
say
what
it may
are
or may.
pariharas?
Sir,
It is all based on statistics.
Sir, all
First
pariharas
tell
are
me
not
what
gambling.
are pariharas?
Kumarji.
No. First tell me what parihara is.
Parihara means doing some puja at home.
For our sin or
karma.
wrongdoing. Pariharas is basically correcting our sin or wrongdoings, right?
Sir, all pariharas are not gambling. I will tell you, sir.
Yeah.
Not everything is gambling. Suppose I have a problem. So I go to priest. He says, okay, give annadan for 50 people. Whether I gain or not, at least I am feeding poor people 50 people. That is not gambling.
Kumarji.
No, but the intent with which you are going to give is because the pujari told you, your problems will go away. That's why he told you to go and do Annadana, correct?
That problem solved or not, at
Wait.
least
No,
I'm
no, no.
giving
It is
food
not
for
about problem solving. That is why you did the dana. Without the pujari telling if you do the dana, it's a different thing.
But
Because the
second point, I
pujari
have to
told
think.
you, because the pujari told you, you are doing this.
But
That
second
I am
point,
saying
if I
is
think whether my
gambling. That
my
I am
problem.
saying is gambling.
No,
No,
I have
that's
to
not
think
gambling.
whether my problem is solved or not. I
Yeah.
should think, okay, at least I gave
Then why
food for
did you ask
50
the
people.
pujari? Then why do you ask the pujari?
Because that person is guiding. We do not
Guiding
know.
for what? Guiding what?
Nobody will guide for gambling. Do get money, gamble, all these things. Nobody is going to tell.
Don't people say beg, borrow, or steal? I want the money. Don't they say that?
Kumarji,
Yeah.
Kumarji, gambling creates habit.
Huh?
Gambling creates habit.
Gambling
Can be
creates
addicted.
habit.
Habit.
Gambling creates habit.
Pariharas are not habit, right?
No, pariharas are habit actually. It has formed as a habit.
There are families which have lost money just by doing pariharas. I can show you many in India.
So
many people have
So
lost
basic,
so much money
basically,
doing pariharas.
I think
I'm
pariharas
confused.
are exchanging of difficulty bags. Like when world is created, when some life is given into the world, whatever they have to go through, it is being given to them.
See,
But if you are
gambling
trying
also
to
people
alter
do.
it, I'm telling, if you are trying to alter it, the pariharas, like if you're trying to alter your given difficulties through pariharas, it's kind of changing your bag with someone else with less effect. So it's basically you're putting someone else in trouble with doing your own parihara. So parihara has
Who's
its own
trouble?
loss.
Whom we are
Loss.
troubling? Why we are troubling others?
No, I'm telling like everything has a like if you reduce your difficulty, it is going to go to someone else.
No.
That's
No.
what life is always.
No.
It's been
It
created.
won't go to
No.
anyone
Everything has
else.
been given.
First of all,
I
pariharas
thought
will
like
not work at
parihara
all.
is for my family, my kids, my family alone.
Yeah.
I'm not doing to someone else
Pariharas
for the
will not work.
parihara. I'm just praying
I
to
think
God.
pariharas will
I
not
want
work.
this, I want that.
So
I have to leave.
it's okay. Pariharas are what you are you what is the why this question is important, Kumarji? First thing I don't in order to understand the wisdom, both are same, like that you are telling.
I am not saying that. I am only asking.
What is
I
the
am not
intention
telling.
of this question, Kumarji? I'm asking.
I am not judge. I am only asking.
No, what is the intention of this question, right? From you, it's coming.
Because we must think. You cannot be in a Patanjali Yoga Sutra class and after that you close everything and you go and do parihara without thinking.
Okay,
Or
that
whether you
is
go
your
and gamble,
intention of asking the questions.
whether you
Okay.
go and gamble without thinking.
That
See,
you won't
there
do.
was, I'll tell you this. I was this way back, maybe late 90s or early 2000s. I was part of a spiritual movement. Both Yogeshwaran and Sri Lakshmi, other Sri Lakshmi Sundaresan, they are missing. It was called the Oneness Movement. That's where I got the first awakening, not through them directly, but indirectly. And then I became part of the movement. But the movement was not like you have to do this, that. It was not like that. But anyways, they used to conduct retreats. So there was a retreat where people from here also used to go, from here also went, and I made some friends with them, and then we all came back, and then after a year there was another retreat saying it is a deepening retreat, please come back for this deepening retreat. This time you will all certainly get Kaivalyam. You will all, that main person, he was called Bhagavan, he will give Diksha for everyone. So the first time he gave Diksha, nothing happened. Okay. We were all there for 6 weeks. So after a year, then people started. Then when people left, he said, oh, don't worry. As you travel also, it will come, blah, blah, blah. Nothing happened. So many people complained, probably called and complained. Many people come to retreats thinking that their financial problems will go away. Relationship problems will go away. Just by attending the retreat or, saying some mantra, it will go away. So these kinds of things. And when they came back, those things did not go even after 6 months, 8 months. So they called back India and told them. And then they said, oh, we are going to have another retreat, a deepening retreat. Here, certainly you will get it. So these people, some of them, about 10 of them or so from New York, they called me and they asked me, are you going? I said, I cannot go to India every year. First of all, number one, I don't have that kind of vacation to go. Number one. Secondly, it is expensive. I cannot do this. I can do it once in 2-3 years. That's all I can do. And every time I cannot come and spend 3 weeks for the retreat because I have an elderly mother. That is why I go to India. I spent all my vacation only visiting India and staying with my mother. So I told them I am not going. Then I told, I know many of you have financial difficulties. So I asked them, why are you going? And how are you going? Do you have cash in your hand? No, we told them. Then I said, you have to, see, I cannot make decisions for you. I cannot get money for you. You have to make decisions for yourself. They said, no. Actually, then I said, how are you going to, you have to spend at least $10,000 to go and come back. It will cost you close to $10,000. Then they said, we will put it on our credit card. And all of them already have enough on their credit card to pay. And I said, if I had $10,000, I would pay off my whatever balance I have on my credit card. Why would I increase the credit card balance amount? So they kept on telling me, no. Finally, the word came out that, oh, we spoke to India and they told us, don't worry, you put whatever money you have to take for your tickets and things like that, put everything in your credit card. You come to the retreat, and the retreat fee for the retreat was some $4,500 or something like that. $4,500, not rupees. $4,500. Not cheap money. So, so they wanted to go. They said, put them on the credit card. When you come here and you get this diksha and you get moksha, all this enlightenment, money will come. I told them, first ask them to make sure the money is there in your bank and then go to the retreat. If they are promising, let them put the money in the bank for you now. $20,000 each. Let them put that money in the bank and then you go. So they didn't listen to me. They complained. They called India and told them, I was the president of that unit here in USA. They said, Kumarji himself is saying, don't go if you don't have money. So then they cut me out. The organization cut me out. They didn't want me anymore. You speak the truth, that's what happens, right? They cut me out. This is a spiritual movement. They cut me out. That's okay. That's fine. So these people went, many of them, adding more to their credit card balance, went there, stayed for 3 weeks or whatever, came back, nothing happened. And then they call me saying, oh, now we have even more, we have $35,000. And where do we go? I said, I told you don't go. You didn't listen to me. You listened to Bhagavan. In Avidya field, Bhagavan you listened to. So now you have to pay for it. So going to the retreat was kind of a parihara. Wasn't that a gamble? Think, people, think.
This scenario, I feel like
Pariharas are
stupidity.
not gambling, sir.
Not gambling. This is stupidity.
Gambling means, gambling could be for anything. It doesn't only have to be to make money. That money is probably for treatment. It could be for treatment. One can gamble to get money for treatment. I don't have money. I have a sick mother. I want to treat her. So I gamble. I am not aware. I don't know anything about parihara. I'm a US citizen. citizen of USA, I'm born, I'm a white American or an African American. I don't know. I don't know anything about parihara. So I go and gamble. People say I can make money. So I go gamble and then I get money. First time, they say, right? First time you always get money. You come back and you spend the money on the mother. Part of it you spend on the mother for her sickness. Next time, another big expense comes. So I go. This time I lose.
Then what happened to
then-
her Medicare and Social Security funds?
Huh?
For example, he's telling.
Giving it as an example.
Okay, okay. Mm.
This can
No,
happen in
what?
India. It can happen anywhere in the world where there is no Medicare.
Okay.
Even Medicare is not everything is free. You know that.
Mm.
Mm.
But you see, even the housewives will get the Social Security, sir.
I'm not saying they will not get. I'm saying that money is not enough.
Mm.
Mm. If
Isn't going
they
to,
have to do some dental implants, where will they go? Medicare doesn't cover it.
isn't it gambling to have a doctor going doctor? Isn't it gambling going to the doctor too? Doctor
No.
does not cure all the disease.
Yeah.
Doctor
So
does
anyway,
not cure all the
there
disease.
were two very interesting takes on this. I want to read it. It is very interesting. So let me read it out and then we can enjoy that before we leave. Let me read it out. Hold on one second. So, number one, there are two takes, diametrically opposite takes. I'm going to read both. Pariharam or parihara is about seeking relief, while gambling is about seeking gain. One comes from a place of hope, the other from place of greed. So this is one. I found it very interesting, and then I had a few follow-up things. That's not it. This main part is this. Pariharam is about seeking relief, while gambling is about seeking gain. Here I'm saying again, there may be so many people who are doing gambling, not just for gain, because they need relief from big loans that they've taken, property. I know, I mean, in India, I've seen people going to this racetrack. People who barely have money, they will always say, today I will win and take care of all the loans that I have. So please give me 100 rupees so that I can bet. Add on to the earlier money that I have taken from you. Everything I will come and repay today. Same story. When they come back, they don't come. They have no pay. They can come back, thankfully, because the railway station will only give a return ticket. Otherwise, they have to walk. Anyway. So one she says is hope. One she says is for gain, and the other one is for greed. One is out of greed. The other is for hope. I disagree there because both is out of hope, and both are hopeless. Maybe we don't know. Another one was very interesting, equally interesting. Hold on, let me get there. So this person actually initially voted, is there any difference? She also voted like Priya, yes. That there is a difference between the two. That's what she originally voted. Then I questioned her. Then she came back and she said, okay, Kumarji, per your question, the pariharas are shortcuts to expending the karma to attain moksha. But the whole gist of attaining moksha is against these shortcuts and go through the experience in order to purify. So the pariharas are equivalent to gambling in obtaining what you want by hook or crook. I'll read again. For your question, the pariharas are shortcuts to expending the karma to attain moksha. But the moksha or kaivalyam, whatever you want to call. But the whole gist of attaining moksha is against these shortcuts and go through the experience in order to purify. Because the difficult experiences, if you take it in without complaining, it will purify you. When you complain, it will not purify you. Madhavi? Yes. Remember.
Listening, sir.
Yes. In order to purify. The pariharas are equivalent to gambling in obtaining what you want by hook or crook. So these two, both ends of the spectrum received. The one that I read just now came from Ashwini. She's not here today.
No, she's not here today.
Oh. She didn't tell me that she's not going to be here. Okay. For whatever reasons. The first one was Priya. So Priya, actually Ashwini started by saying yes. She voted yes to my question. And then when I gave her only one question I asked, and then she thought about it and came back and she said, oh, now this is what it is. I understand. Anyway, it is left to each individual. As always, but I say that right or wrong is not for me to judge. In my mind, both are chances. One might say, oh, this is for healing, this is for fun. Let us cut out the people who go to gambling for fun. Let us cut it out. And let us also cut out people who are doing parihara for fun. Or just because they feel like it. Because, they feel like every 2 years I have to do some parihara. So like Madhavi said, irrespective of what the result, I will go and give anadana. Then you don't have to ask the pujari, right? You can just do it yourself. So we have to be very, we have to think. Thinking is very important. Pondering is very important. Don't blindly go and do pariharas. Don't blindly go into gambling. Gambling for fun, when you know for sure. That is why they say when you go to Las Vegas, if you want to gamble, and if you don't mind losing $50, take only $50 with you when you go inside. Don't take more than that. Leave everything out.
Regarding gambling, I just want to share a story for 2 minutes, sir.
Yes.
I live in Pennsylvania. There is a place called King of Prussia. There, one Indian youth, it happened 10 years back. He was working in software company Vanguard, and he lived in a complex, like a rental apartment. There, he saw he killed a small baby, like I think 2 years or something, and mother-in-law also. Grandma and granddaughter, both of them he killed and stole the gold and everything because he was addicted to gambling. I will share that news. I just want to share gambling effect.
I had one case in as part of HFS, the Hindu Family Support Services. So this fellow was addicted to gambling. And so much of money went away. And one day, and this lady is working, he came and said, just sign this, I'm going to refinance the house or whatever. She did not even think what he was doing. Or he may not have even used the word refinance. He said, I'm going to get it at a lower interest rate or whatever. This happened a few years back when the interest rates were low. She just signed. And then later on, she came to know, as part of the refinancing, he withdrew another $50,000, and that's also gone. He cashed out $50,000 during the refinance, and that's also gone. So these kind of things are there. And what parihara will I tell her? Will her problem go away by doing parihara?
I have one story about parihara because it was very long back I heard that story. In like South India, most of us do that long for puja for long life, right? So one family went in from Tamil Nadu. They went to do the long life puja for the smallest like kid, a 5-year-old or kid or someone in the family. So they did the puja and they were coming back. And on the way back, there was a big accident happened, and the grandma of the kid is died. That parihara. So ever since only I thought like if you do parihara, one thing will be gained and one thing will be lost. That's what my understanding came from that incident, because I read it in the news and I thought you're actually tricking the nature and you should face the consequence for that also.
I mean, that may be, these are all conjunctures. We come to certain conclusion based on certain incidents that have happened. So,
But is it not
death,
like that?
we know, death we know happens because of our longevity is stamped at the time of birth. How we live those 50 years or 60 years or 100 years or 90 years, whatever is given to us, that depends on how we conduct our life. If we are going to be fulfilled with avidya, maybe by 60 we will be in a wheelchair, or even by 50 we may be in a wheelchair, or by 40 we may be in a wheelchair. If we can cut out that, then even till death we may be mobile. Okay?
Okay, Kumarji.
All right, thank you all for being patient. What is there in the many? I think people have left. Okay, I will leave.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kumarji.
Okay, thank you very much.
Kumarji. Thank you,
See you
everyone.
next week. Namaste.
Namaste, sir.